Hello and welcome to the second instalment of the Planning Awards 2021 digital ceremony, sponsored by Pegasus Group and RPS Group and supported by the Planning Officers Society.
Hello and welcome to day 2 of the 2021 Planning Awards digital ceremony. My name is Richard Garlick, I'm the editor of Planning Magazine and chair of the judges. Yesterday we heard about the results in the placemaking categories. Today we turn to planning, as well as announcing the Editor's Award for the entry judged most outstanding of all. My thanks again to our 25 expert judges who ensured that the difficulties caused by social distancing in no way compromised the judging process. And my congratulations to all the finalists, high commendations and winners who have emerged from a very large field of entrants to gain this recognition. These are entries that our judges considered to have genuinely delivered or to be set to deliver positive change. I'll hand over to my colleagues to tell you more about them.
Thanks, Richard. Well, we've already celebrated some amazing projects, so a big thank you to all of you who entered the awards this year. Before we reveal our final winners in the planning categories, here are some of this year's judges.
I would like to commend all of the participants in this year's Planning Awards for the high quality of these schemes submitted for consideration. For me, 3 factors stood out in the most successful entrants. Firstly, the commitment to community engagement. Secondly, the very high quality of design. And thirdly, schemes which had sustainability at their heart. These for me were a winning combination.
This year I had the honour of judging the Planning Permission of the Year, and as a panel we found this incredibly difficult to judge because there were some amazing entries that inspired you to do your job better.
The entries I saw really demonstrated the benefits of working with community groups meaningfully, not just in ratifying proposals, but drawing on local expert resource in specific ways. It was really encouraging also to see many science-based innovation projects come forward across the country in regions' economic development plans. So congratulations to all the winners.
It's not easy to incorporate digital innovation into the planning process, but this year the entries from all across industry have been of very high quality and I'm exceptionally impressed.
Now, before we reveal the first of our winners, a quick word about the Planning Awards charity partner Skylarks and the amazing work it does for children with disabilities and additional needs, as well as their whole families.
I would describe it as a hub of information and a support network and a very nourishing and nurturing place to visit. My son Jamie skips in and just loves it.
We're seeing them grow and we're seeing their potential, and a charity like this allows us to do that, whether it's play or therapies or just chatting to another parent over a cup of tea and just bonding together as we travel through this journey.
We're based in Richmond-upon-Thames, but anyone from anywhere is welcome. We also look after their parents, their carers and their siblings. It's kind of cool, I think.
I love karate. Play football. It's very fun.
Why do you like coming here?
For me and my brother to play here a lot.
That's nice. So thank you very much, and I'll see you soon.
You can find out more about Skylarks and how to donate to their good work on the Planning Awards website. Now, just before we learn the first of those judges' decisions, please don't forget to spread the word about today's proceedings using the hashtag #PlanningAwards. And you can tag us at @planning_awards. We kick off the second half of this year's Planning Awards with the award for planning for the natural environment, where there's a trophy for one of these. Net Biodiversity Gain Toolkit, submitted by Berkeley Group. EDENBROOK Village, Fleet, Hampshire, by Berkeley Homes. Or Warblington Farm Nature Reserve and Havant Borough Council's Mitigation Plan for Nutrient Neutral Development, by Havant Borough Council. Now, from those, there's a high commendation for Berkeley Group's Net Biodiversity Gain Toolkit. Congratulations. But the Planning for the Natural Environment winner is Warblington Farm Nature Reserve and Havant Borough Council's Mitigation Plan for Nutrient Neutral Development by Havant Borough Council. In November 2018, a European Court of Justice ruling halted development across the Solent region as scheme promoters were required to show their projects wouldn't lead to damaging increases in levels of nutrients in the water supply. Havant Borough Council responded by converting a 60-hectare agricultural site into a nature reserve, reducing nutrient levels along the coastline, then asking developers to contribute to the cost in accordance with the amount of nutrients produced by their proposals. The judges lauded this highly impressive scheme.
I'd like to thank you for recognising our achievements. We're really proud of the solution that our team has developed because it really has unlocked the development potential of our borough. Once again, thank you.
Planning for the Natural Environment winner, Warblington Farm Nature Reserve and Havant Borough Council's Mitigation Plan for Nutrient Neutral Development, submitted by Havant Borough Council. Our next award is for planning for affordable housing, with these strong finalists. Bancroft Estate, Tower Hamlets, London, submitted by FRASER MACKENNA Architects. Copley, London, by Ealing Council and Broadway Living. Friary Park, Acton, London, by Mount Anvil and Catalyst. New Era Estate, Hackney, London, by Dolphin Living. And Westbury Estate, Wandsworth, London, by St James Group. Now first, taking a judge's high commendation here, it's Friary Park. But the winner is Bancroft Estate, Tower Hamlets, by FRASER MACKENNA Architects. 2 sites on the Bancroft Estate in Tower Hamlets are set to accommodate 33 council homes after full planning permission was granted in September 2020. FRASER MACKENNA Architects worked with Tower Hamlets Council and the Bancroft Estate Tenant Management Organisation on plans for the properties, which include space for home working and home schooling, and use energy generated by air source heat pumps. The judges felt the scheme demonstrated a good approach to post-COVID living while offering innovative, sustainable solutions.
We are thrilled to have won this award. We would like to thank our client Tower Hamlets, all the consultants that worked on the scheme, as well as the community groups that helped shape these designs. We're very much looking forward to working with Tower Hamlets again and seeing these designs come to life. Thank you.
The award for planning for affordable housing to Bancroft Estate, Tower Hamlets, submitted by FRASER MACKENNA Architects. Next in the spotlight, planning for increased housing delivery, and 4 contenders for this trophy. 94 to 98 St Albans Road, Watford, submitted by Berkeley Homes, North East London. Housing delivery in Greater Cambridge by Greater Cambridge Shared Planning Service. Northstowe Phases 2 and 3 Planning and Design, Cambridgeshire, by Arcadis Consulting and Tybbalds Planning and Urban Design. And rooftop and infill development at Anthony and Roderick Houses, Southwark, London, by HTA Design and Apex Airspace. Now from those, there's a high commendation for rooftop and infill development at Anthony and Roderick House. Congratulations to you. But the winner and taking the trophy is Housing Delivery in Greater Cambridge by Greater Cambridge Shared Planning Service. Operating across Cambridge City Council and South Cambridgeshire District Council, the Greater Cambridge Shared Planning Service aims to facilitate the delivery of strategic sites. In the last 18 months, outline planning permission has been granted for 11,000 homes at Waterbeach Newtown, and for more than 5,000 homes across 3 further sites. The judges praised this great example of collaborative partnership working.
As Delivery Manager for Strategic Sites, I'm delighted to accept this planning award on behalf of the Greater Cambridge Shared Planning Service. Receiving an award for planning increased housing delivery is no easy feat, and is testimony to the hard work and commitment of the Development Management, Strategic Sites and Specialist teams who work collaboratively with partners to deliver one of the most ambitious, high-quality housing delivery programmes in the UK. Thank you for this award.
Planning for increased housing delivery winner, Housing Delivery in Greater Cambridge, submitted by Greater Cambridge Shared Planning Service. It's planning permission in the spotlight next, and the 5 finalists are Canada Water Master Plan, London Borough of Southwark, submitted by Southwark Council, British Land and Transport for London. Forley Waterside, Hampshire by Deloitte Real Estate. Graham Park Estate, Hendon, London by Inner Circle Consulting, HDH Consulting and Patel Taylor on behalf of Notting Hill Genesis. L&G House, Kingswood, Surrey by Avison Young and Howarth Tompkins on behalf of Inspired Villages. And Snowdonia Visual Impact Provision by National Grid. From those we have a judge's high commendation for Snowdonia Visual Impact Provision. Congratulations to you. But the award for Planning Permission of the Year goes to Canada Water Master Plan by Southwark Council, British Land and Transport for London. The Canada Water Master Plan secured planning permission in May 2020, 5 years after community consultation on the project began. The project is expected to create around 3,000 homes, say the entrants, of which 35% are due to be affordable, up to 320,000 square metres of workspace, and up to 100,000 square metres of retail, leisure and community facilities. The judges described the project as a fine example of extensive collaboration to deliver a high-quality scheme with benefits for many.
This is wonderful news, and on behalf of British Land, Southwark Council and Transport for London, thank you very much for awarding us planning permission and for recognising the Canada Water Master Plan project. It's a privilege to accept this award on behalf of the hundreds of professionals who worked on the Canada Water Master Plan over the last 6 years. Thank you very much.
Winning for Planning Permission of the Year, Canada Water Master Plan, London Borough of Southwark, submitted by Southwark Council, British Land and Transport for London. Next, the award for use of digital technology in planning. And on this shortlist, Bedford Borough Council Call for Sites, submitted by Blue Fox Technology. Business as Unusual Online Resource by Lichfields. Complex City, London's Changing Character by Allies and Morrison. Connecting Leeds, COVID Active Travel Response by Commonplace. And Basingstoke and Dean Borough Council's Virtual Planning Team. This time there are 2 high commendations, one for Complex City, London's Changing Character, and one for Basingstoke and Dean Borough Council's Virtual Planning Team. Well done. But winning for best use of digital technology in planning, it's Connecting Leeds, COVID Active Travel Response by Commonplace. When the pandemic hit, the local authority used the Commonplace online engagement platform to ask residents how the city's transport network should be adapted to keep residents safe. And they secured more than 29,000 suggestions for improving social distancing and promoting active travel. The judges said the project shows the potential of digital technology for engaging communities in new and more effective ways. Use of digital technology in planning winner, Connecting Leeds, COVID Active Travel Response, submitted by Commonplace. We come now to 2 awards for stakeholder engagement in planning. The first is for planning applications, where there are no fewer than 7 finalists. Arding and Hobbs, Clapham Junction, London, submitted by WRE and Cascade Communications. Campbell Wharf, Milton Keynes, by Bidwells. Elements Edinburgh Consultation, by Lichfields. Manchester Town Hall and Public Realm Refurbishment from Reba 2 onwards, by Purcell Architecture on behalf of the Our Town Hall team. Snowdonia Visual Impact Provision, by National Grid. The Bermondsey Project, London, by Grosvenor, Britain and Ireland. And 12 Trees Park, Newham, London, by Berkeley Homes, South East London. Here there's a judge's high commendation, and that goes to Manchester Town Hall and Public Realm Refurbishment. But the winner is the Bermondsey Project, by Grosvenor, Britain and Ireland. Grosvenor secured planning permission for the 1,500-home Bermondsey project in Southwark and worked with local research centre Social Life, producing a study on residents' priorities for the future, and published a local legacy strategy setting out its approach to maximising social and economic opportunities from the development. That document is intended to be updated under the guidance of 20 community representatives. The judges recognised a great story of engagement and, crucially, how this influenced outcomes.
Thank you so much for recognising us in this category. We're delighted. Meaningfully involving communities isn't just the right thing to do, it helps create better places, and this scheme is testament to that. It's been an honour to get to know and work with Bermondsey's communities over the recent years, and we're hugely looking forward to continuing that partnership. Thank you.
Stakeholder Engagement in Planning applications winner, the Bermondsey Project, submitted by Grosvenor, Britain and Ireland. Our second Stakeholder Engagement Award is for engagement in plan making or pre-application processes, and the finalists for this award are a Whole Town Engagement Southport Town Investment Plan, submitted by Sefton Council and Turley. Draft North East Cambridge Area Action Plan Consultation by Greater Cambridge Shared Planning Service. Dunton Hills Garden Village Supplementary Planning Document by HTA Design and Brentwood Borough Council. First Conversation Issues and Options Consultation by Greater Cambridge Shared Planning Service. And Shaping the Heart of Nottingham Waterside, Trent Basin by D2 on behalf of Blueprint. But taking the award, it's Shaping the Heart of Nottingham Waterside, Trent Basin by D2 on behalf of Blueprint. With in-person consultation made more difficult by the pandemic, developer Blueprint devised a digital-first engagement strategy to inform its plans for Nottingham's Trent Basin. The team used digital tools that could be adapted to reflect each audience's specific needs. A virtual consultation room generated a 1,500% increase in participation compared to previous development phases. The judges highlighted the project's focus on people not usually heard.
D2 and Blueprint are delighted to receive this award. Blueprint believes that effective community engagement is absolutely fundamental to successful placemaking. Working with D2 has made that possible. We'd also like to thank the people of Nottingham, whose invaluable feedback will mean that Trent Basin is a successful place for generations to come.
Winning for Stakeholder Engagement in Planning, Plan Making or Pre-Application, Shaping the Heart of Nottingham Waterside, Trent Basin by D2 on behalf of Blueprint. Next, it's Plan Making in the Spotlight and a planning trophy for one of these. Nan Sledden, Newquay, Cornwall, submitted by Adam Urbanism. Sutton Coldfield Town Centre Master Plan by Tybbalds Planning and Urban Design alongside Royal Sutton Coldfield Town Council, SQW, the Retail Group and Urban Movement. And the Gilston Area Neighbourhood Plan, East Hertfordshire, by Hunsdon, Eastwick and Gilston Neighbourhood Plan Group with Urban Silence. And from those there's a high commendation, and that goes to Sutton Coldfield Town Centre Master Plan. Congratulations. But the winner, and taking the plan-making trophy, it's the Gilston Area Neighbourhood Plan by Hunsdon, Eastwick and Gilston Neighbourhood Plan Group with Urban Silence. When the East Herts local plan was adopted in 2018, residents considered how best to shape plans for a controversial 10,000 home garden town. The Gilston Area Neighbourhood Plan is the result. Prepared with help from Urban Silence, the document sets out the community's vision. The judges noted that the plan led to a positive experience for all involved.
Yay! Thank you very much.
This means a great deal to us and to the communities of the Gilston area.
We're immensely proud of our neighbourhood plan. We owe a great debt of gratitude to Urban Silence for their brilliant guidance and direction.
Yay! Well done.
Winning for plan making, the Gilston Area Neighbourhood Plan by Hunsdon, Eastwick and Gilston Neighbourhood Plan Group with Urban Silence. It's time now to reveal the Judges Award for Local Planning Authority Achievement. This award is presented in association with the Planning Officers Society. And here's its president, Richard Morris.
I'd just like to take this opportunity to recognise the hard work that each and every planning authority has done over the last year or so. You really are all a credit to the profession. But on behalf of the Planning Officers Society and the Planning Awards, I'm pleased to announce that the winner of the Award for Local Planning Authority Achievement is Harlow District Council.
In December 2020, the Harlow planning team adopted its local plan, a document that sets out to deliver 2,000 more homes than the district's own needs, and includes a joint policy with Epping Forest and East Herts councils that Harlow District Council says is expected to deliver garden communities totalling 16,000 new homes by 2030. Meanwhile, the team has determined major applications, improved determination figures for both speed and soundness, and developed an enhanced pre-application service. The judges praised the team's commendable service delivery in difficult times.
The team and I are hugely honoured to accept this award. It's been a very difficult year, but we've continued to deliver an improved service and adopt a very ambitious local plan. I'm immensely proud of the team and the absolute credit they are to Harlow. Thank you ever so much for acknowledging our efforts through this award.
Local Planning Authority Planning Achievement winner Harlow District Council, and our thanks to the Planning Officers Society. The award for Planning Law Firm of the Year next. This award is sponsored by RPS Group, and these are the 5 finalists in contention. Ashurst, BDB Pitmans, Denton's UK and Middle East, Herbert Smith Freehills, and Winkworth Sherwood. To find out the winner, it's over to the Managing Director of Planning at RPS Group, Paul Wilmot.
RPS is delighted to be sponsoring the Planning Awards for another year, and especially the Planning Award for the Best Law Firm. Selecting a winner has been particularly challenging as the field of entries has been excellent, but there can be only one winner, and this year the winner is Ashurst.
In 2013, Ashurst was appointed by the developer Grosvenor to advise on plans for a 1,500-home build-to-rent scheme in Bermondsey. Ashurst has since acted on multiple aspects of the project, from acquisition and development strategy to the preservation of existing consents and asset management. Permission was granted in February 2020. The judges paid tribute to the firm's multi-layered approach to legal strategy.
Ashurst is thrilled and grateful to have been named Planning Law Firm of the Year 2021 for its work supporting Grosvenor's Bermondsey project in Southwark. This is a really inspiring and complex BTL project that we've worked on since 2013, and this award is not only great recognition for the project but also for Ashurst's growing planning practice, so thank you very much indeed.
Planning Law Firm of the Year, Ashurst. And our thanks to RPS Group. Our penultimate award today goes to the Planning Consultancy of the Year, where the contenders are Arcus Consultancy Services, Deloitte Real Estate, HTA Design, and Inner Circle Consulting. This time there's a high commendation, and that goes to Arcus Consultancy Services. Congratulations to you. But taking the award and the title Planning Consultancy of the Year, it's Inner Circle Consulting. Plans for the regeneration of Graham Park, a housing estate in Barnet, looked in doubt after they were rejected by the London Mayor. In 2019, Inner Circle Consulting was appointed to conduct a review of the project. 12 months later, the team helped to secure planning permission on behalf of Barnet Council and Notting Hill Genesis Housing Association for a scheme comprising a mix of housing types, parks and community centres, shops and flexible workspaces, and sustainable travel infrastructure. The judges highlighted a team that is creative and capable of delivering complex projects. Planning Consultancy of the Year, Inner Circle Consulting. And so to our final presentation, this year's Editors Award, to the entry judged to be the most outstanding of all the deserving category winners we've seen over the last 2 days. To reveal this winner, it's over to Planning Magazine's editor, Richard Garlick.
England needs 300,000 new homes a year, according to government figures. Last year, the total housing stock in England increased by around 244,000 homes. That was the biggest rise in many years, but still 20% below the amount required. Yet, serious efforts to deliver adequate levels of housing are as politically hazardous as ever, as we saw once again in the May elections, with champions of housing growth in Cambridgeshire and Oxfordshire among those unseated. So it's heartening to be reminded that not all efforts to win popular support for plans to shape large-scale development are inevitably doomed to failure. This year's Editors Award goes to a project that's won formal community backing for a plan for developing 10,000 new homes in an area released from the Greenbelt through the local plan. Our judges described it as an exemplar approach to neighbourhood planning for growth. It's the Gilston Area Neighbourhood Plan submitted by Hudson, Eastwick and Gilston Neighbourhood Plan Group with Urban Silence. Congratulations from all of us on planning.
Winner of the 2021 Editors Award, the Gilston Area Neighbourhood Plan, East Hertfordshire, by Hunsdon, Eastwick and Gilston Neighbourhood Plan Group with Urban Silence. Well, that's it for the 2021 Planning Awards. Huge congratulations to all the finalists, high commendations, and of course to our winners. Thanks to our sponsors and supporters, and above all, thanks to you for joining us. You can discover more about all of this year's winners at planningresource.co.uk. And finally, we look forward to seeing you and your teams next year for the Planning Awards 2022.